Well, okie dokie. Um, so we are live in the financial markets. So this is pretty much my second stream now. Yeah, I'm just quite excited because the first time ever I am actually trading live. But yeah, okay. All right, so let's go with the Euro USD pairs. All right, we got this trend here, which is pretty much going on a downtrend. And yeah, so this is the zone that we are looking for. Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked because the weather has changed in the UK for a bit. Yeah, so DXY, I'm pretty much looking at this sort of zone, and there's a zone right here. Let's go to the H1. Mostly I look at daily H4, which I see like a 3-pin entry. I will go over that in a minute. Yeah, so this is a zone I'm looking at, what, 96,600. And then Euro USD, I did have a look at this, but the news, apparently what we're looking at here, and the news have been played out. Oh, we got 17 minutes yet, so we got a lot of volume coming in. So at this stage, we have to wait it out and see what we're looking at. Yeah, so there's a zone right here, like an OB, but yeah, okay. Euro USD. Euro USD. Okay, so that's like an uptrend at the moment. Let's look at the daily. At the moment, wow, there is a OB activated. It's an uptrend at the moment. Yeah. So look at minute 15. Yeah, so we kind of reached up. You know, you got a nice a flag pattern right there. Normally 50% what I look at from that leg to that leg, and then you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a triangle, but yeah, not the best one, but yeah. That's Euro USD for me. So these are the pairs that I do trade normally. And yeah, so that's Euro USD. Pound USD. It's pretty much the same thing. You know, you got high to low. And then you got 71. Look, it doesn't meet, look, the fibs are not matching here. So for me, that's a invalid trade. AUD CAD. Okay, so just checking my screen if it is live. Yeah, so first stream live. AUD CAD as well. By the way, the glasses I wear, these are like they're computer glasses, and which you know I use. But for now, I can just take them off. You know, it is a something that I use for the screen. AUD card. So looking at this pair, you know, it's been grabbing a lot of liquidity grabs. So from here, you know, it's the trend on this one. I would actually avoid it. So, you know, you've seen a lot of flag patterns here. So there, you've seen another one here, but not the best, you know, I would say. It's been this one was a quite good one actually, but yeah. I don't normally trade these, but you could just see them from there. You know, I got a friend that does trade flag patterns. But normally with this pair, it's just been like in a little range at the moment. And that's on the H4 on a daily, yeah. This is the DXY that I use. The settings are here. Well, I've got the Asian range. And then, yeah, this one here. So pretty much. That's the settings. Yeah. AUD card. I pretty much this pair I'm not going to trade anyway, so I'll kick that one out. With this Australian pair and USD, it is something that yeah, fibs are not matching as well. So we got this high that is reaching at the moment on a daily, but yeah, so more likely in the range anyway. This trade, I was in. I exited about, I think it was where was it? I'd done it about 50 pips. It's coming towards late, so this low I was gonna exit anyway once I reached this one. So I did exit that one. This trade, when I broadcasted it yesterday, I was ready in this trade. If you look at my first stream, which is about 5 minutes, I was in this trade. Yep. All right. That's more. Yeah, nothing really there. I can't see anything. If you ask me, it's like a little, I don't know. It's just a little range here. Pretty much Euro CAD. Euro AUD. So I was looking at this, but I didn't enter this trade. I just marked it up like a little, like 50% I think it was, something like that. But yeah, news came, bang, in. So that's more of a, I would say, yeah, I don't know. That's been mitigated. Yeah, so, and this one as well, but it's a nice trend, but I didn't see like a multiple rejections, so it was more. Okay, 3 pin, yeah, it came up on a daily, but from there to there. Normally 78.6 that I look at is something like this. Top. Bottom. Yeah, look, so you got OB. On a daily, gave you a 3 pin right there. So it came to reject on an order block, but like a 3 pin, you know, like sort of wicks and multiple, and is rejecting and going down. So BOS below, it came back, retest, went up to the 78.6. Breaker structure taken out, came, retest, down. Yeah, high to low, but yeah. It's a pair, New Zealand pairs are pretty much quite slow. Something that I'm not gonna trade. I used to trade them a lot, but they just take so long to just go down. Pretty one of the slowest pairs. Depends on news really, and then obviously let's go on gold. It's at all-time high, but yeah, we can look at what 30. It might hit even 3,700. But yeah, nothing. Okay, minute 3. Nothing there at this stage. So that's just going on a top trend, and there's no clear zones on the Nasdaq mini. Let's have a look at the news. Oops. Cut up marginally into CPI. CPI expected to rise to BOC inflation. So CPIs we got. It's about 7 minutes. Let's see what happens after this. I'm just trying to see if I can get... Yeah, because it's the first time I'm setting this up. You know, I can get people like speaking inside. Yeah, I'll set that up afterwards. Okay, let's have a look at the Forex factory. I'll start. Yeah. I don't know if I can put some music on. Let's have a look. I do like this.
Where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
Yeah. So I do like this music. Like a 4-hour study time with me. Well, let's have a look at the other charts. Normally I don't trade this pair, but this one looks quite positive. So this is one of the trades I did do, but I had a break even, got taken out, which happens. Okay, equal to highest. This looks a bit rusty. Yeah, flag patterns work quite perfect on this one. If you look at this one, you got the leg right there. 50% is really good. Yeah, look, it just hits it like nice. Alright, this one looks quite positive. Okay. Forget that. Put it up here. Ooh, nice chart. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the sort of things I use. 78.6. Yeah, normally I go from, what was it? It was here. I went from here to there. So 78. It was hitting it right there. Look. There. These wicks, order block. I came from here. Breaker structure. Below, so high was taken out. The low was taken out. This was. I didn't take this trade. I had it set it up, but what happened? This was a bit late, so I didn't take this one. This one I did take, but I was taken out by break even. So this was a valid trade from here. And I was looking at this one because I thought, oh, okay, it's like a little free pin head and shoulders pattern. But there was no clear order block. So from the breaker structure, I saw that taken out from here. Order block, multiple wick rejections. Fibonacci from here to there, top to bottom, 78.6. Breaker structure below, it went up to retest. So all these confluences was there. So it's all here. 78.6. Yeah, breaker structure below. Asian highs as well. That was one of them. Where was it? Yeah, there. Highs and lows taken out. So the only trade I had. Yeah, there it is. So look at that. I normally take it from the H4 entry. This was yesterday's, so 15. Line almost doing. I can't remember the time when I took this trade because I had some family down and I saw this. Below taken. This is a strategy I use basically from high to low. This was a clean setup, very clean. .6 on H4 time frame, but you can go to lower time frames, which is like H1 or minute 15, and enter. I normally call this like a head and shoulders pattern. Look, if you just look at, I don't know if it is, but I just call it like this. I see this. This is normally like an ICT setup. Look, you can see a gap as well, fair value gap. So between 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. New York Open. This is New York Open time I got right there. Yeah, there's a gap right there. Fair value gap. Because I don't want to confuse it and just put it like that one. 9 a.m. New York Open. Fair value gap. This is the trade so far. Let's have a look. 35 seconds now. Let's take that off. Alright. Ooh, it's going to be a bit wild. 20. 18. Two, 0. Okay, we go inflation. Was it 1.9? Okay, 1.7, 1.9 inflation is CPI. Okay, everything's played out. I normally look at this and then take it from there. But okay, oil steadies near 6.3 with bullish bias. Oil, is dropping, but so normally what I look at this pair, US dollar, Canadian dollar, I look at it with US oil. That goes up, that goes down. So I had a feeling this is going up. It's like an uptrend. If you look at the gap right there, that 185 maybe pips or what, over 100 anyway. So it was rising up. Yeah, look, this trade as well. This was a little trade I was taking. I know it's just rising. So set my yeah, sorry about that. I'm just setting my streaming stuff, but yeah, I'm quite new to it, so not at the moment. I just need to get this all up and running properly, so I can speak to people and take it from there. Let's have a look at gold. No, nothing there. Nothing. Normally minute 15 I look at gold. I wouldn't really go the Nasdaq. This was a good trend, but it's dropping at the moment. How are you going to catch that? I don't know. Well, you can really, but no. It's just already gone. Well, there was... No, it's gone. Okay, let's see something here. If there's anything that we can catch from here. No. Let's have a look at the overall charts. No. We have to let the volume pretty much move up. This pair was amazing. Any pairs that you want me to analyze? But at this stage I can't see anything. No. Let's have a look at this. No, not really. It's too. I'm not gonna bother with this at the moment. So look at our daily, weekly. Wow, is that? When the last time was there? 25. So this is the high here. That's at 24. July 24 that was. No, not at this stage. That's some of the videos I do watch. But so this is my charts for journaling, journals. Sorry. And yeah, look, A plus setups. I got a lot of them here. A lot. Normally these are one of my main ones. I use this on gold mostly. Bear flags are quite good on gold. They're quite good setups. So I'll just show you some of the setups here. I don't trade much of these. That was more like a head and shoulders. Free pin right there. Keep an eye out. Goes down. But normally, yeah, look, there's another one here. Head and shoulders. I use this one. Combat retest 78.6. Yeah. There's another one here. This was a really good trade I did. Hold on a minute. Let me just come back. I just need to pop out a bit. Alright, back. But yeah, so just had to get some of the drinks. Yeah, so pretty much this one I drink Crewston Press. It's a lemon drink. Well, my nose is blocked, but just basically yeah, I just had to get a bit of lemon drink here, but yeah, so these are some of the look, always screenshot you know, your charts, and pretty much you got like notes, you know, what sort of trades you do, what patterns you trade. It depends what you like doing. So obviously there's gold setups trades I've done. Gold, it likes flag patterns a lot. 50%. Yeah, so some of these trades I do. Yeah, there's another one 78.6, but yeah. Okay, let's go back to the charts now. This one, but it's missing the fibs. You know, if the fib was right here, about there, about here, then it's can look into it. But let me know, you know, if you want me to stream. But yeah, I thought, you know, if I'm going full time, I might as well just do a bit of streaming. I'll try like once in a week or twice in a week maybe. But I will let you know to keep tuned on my Twitter page. Everything's on there. Yeah, so this one, I should have left it, but I don't keep trades at night time on. So pretty much, but yeah. Let's put this up. Yeah. Charts. Okay. Nothing at the moment. Let's have a look at the news then. Inflation in Canada went up a tad in August. Should we put some music on actually? Yeah, so this one I like, but this is quite good. Lofi Girl, which I listen. Well, normally when I trade, I put something like gaming music or mellow music on, stuff like that. My first trade, second stream, it's going great. You know, I do quite enjoy streaming. Look, my charts were all is correct. When I don't get a trade, what I do, because I love the charts so much, I just look at the charts and, you know, start drawing them out. You know, okay, that's the zone right there. You got a break below there. This one looks quite. I'm looking at Euro USD too, but get rid of that one. Just pretty much. It's not really an order block, but so some of the charts, if they're a bit cluttery, let's get rid of it. Yeah. Patience. You have to wait. Let's have a look at my Discord. Yeah, some of my charts that I put up. This is, I was streaming yesterday, so look there, gold, nice run. Yep, perfect. A plus. That's an A plus one. This one here. Look, 9 a.m. New York Open. Gap. There. This is my Discord. You could join it for free anyway. It's on a link on my YouTube channel, but I'll put it in there. Yeah, look, all of this. That just went up. I knew that was a liquidity grab. That was news. It probably went up to about here and I cut it off, but it was just too risky, that trade was. But I shouldn't really take this trade. I saw it reject, but it just went too fast. And I thought I will probably lose on this one, but it did, you know, wonders. This would have been a loser. Came to retest. Look, it was messing around. Came back. I cut it off right here because it was getting a bit late. And that's it. Yeah. But what happened? This went out. It would have taken me out. Another gold one. Let's have a look at. Okay, another gold. Yeah. GJ. Great setup, but yeah. Look at this one up. 31.05. £5 a pip. Sorry, that was £50 a pip. Was it £5? Yeah, that was a top trade. That just met everything. Yeah, a lot of it. So if you need to join this, you can join this one. And that's what it is, really. But yeah. Yeah, let me know what sort of trades you want me to do. We'll have a look at. Don't know what that is. Yeah, so there's nothing forming because I'm just looking at the session, but yeah, this is the only trade while I cut you off. Nothing there. Nothing. Just have a look at this. Yeah, nothing at this stage, I'm afraid. But I'm not going to enter yet because we had a lot of news all this being played out. So the volume will start, pumping in. Normally I see a trade round, well, it's 1:50 now, nearly 2 o'clock here, but yeah, 2:30, like, UK time. In New York is probably pretty much, what time is it in New York? It's probably, 8:51, yeah, probably about 10 o'clock I see like a fair value gap, or 9, you start noticing it. That's New York time, yeah, so New York time is about 8:51, yeah. So look how long I'll be streaming. Okay, 40 minutes now. But yeah, so for today, this is probably the longest stream I did. But yeah. And I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. But let me know which other charts you want me to do. So thanks guys for watching and stay tuned. And I should be back, Again, I'm not quite sure when. It's probably weekly. I'm gonna do it once in a week. Then start with twice, and then from there, once I've built a foundation of people, then I will stream with them live while I'm trading. So thank you guys for watching and stay tuned.